Today we're going to take a sneak peek at what's coming at Collab AI. So you guys usually know that we go to app.collab.ai. Today I want to give you a behind the curtains look at what's coming in the future for app. So as you can see, we've made changes to the page. As soon as you get on, you're now able to not only switch between different LLMs, you're also able to switch between which model of the LLM you wish to use. So currently we support 4.0 and 4.1. For Claude, we're supporting Sonnet 3.5. For DeepSeek, we're going up to V3. So off the bat, we've made some changes. As you can see now, it looks a lot sleeker and you're able to have a lot more space. So let's move on. You'll see some new features here and some existing features. We've kept knowledge base and explore agents right here, and two other features that we'll explore in just a minute. From here, customized chat will now exist here, and integration of apps will take place here. You're able to upload a photo of yourself and personalize to your content. So let's start a new chat. And the reason is the threads. You now have access to all of your previous threads that you've used throughout the time, and it's collapsible. So you're able to peruse through and pick up the conversation right where you left off. Alongside that, we've also added projects. And projects is the feature I want to talk to you about most today. So, what are projects and how do we use them? Simply get started by clicking on Add Project and giving your project a name. So as the name suggests, projects, it helps you keep track of things that are ongoing and makes the agent process a lot easier. So let's do a demo of something like a birthday party. When you create it, you're able to create a persona. If it's work-related, you can have access to one of these, and you can just have a default persona. As such, since it's a birthday party, it's not really related to work. We'll keep it default. From here, you're able to create a persona. So you can give this a name. Call it birthday planner. And you can say, you will help me plan my friend's birthday. So we've now switched it to birthday planner. And you might be asking, so what else can I do? I'll tell you right now. You can add files directly to this chat. And not only will it be on this chat, it will save. So let me I have a document here that, contains different aspects of the details of this birthday event. And, details such as whose birthday, the guest list, to-do list, vendors, roles and assignments of who is supposed to take care of what responsibility, as well as a contingency plan. I'll go ahead and upload that file. And you'll see attached files will show up right here. If you want to add some more, you can go and add right from the same page. So I have another file here, which is the budgets and the breakdowns of the communications. And as you'll see, both those files now exist here. So now that that portion is done, we can go ahead and speak to the documents, if you will. Essentially, I can now ask it questions like, who's going to be the DJ? Or if we even have a DJ. So now you have access to this whole repository of information, and you do not have to search anything. You're just asking, who's the DJ? And right now I've gotten this response. The DJ is Beats for You, along with their contact information. The booking status is confirmed, and if you want to make sure the DJ arrives on time, you might want to reconfirm the details. So that's simple enough. Maybe we can ask it something more complex. So, what if I want a checklist? Let's say generate a checklist of tasks to be completed 1 week prior to the event. Now, using all of the information from the document, it's now generated a checklist. We can take it a step further. We can say, list all guests who have not yet RSVP'd and draft a follow-up message to send to them. So now you're killing two birds with one stone. You're seeing who has not yet RSVP'd, and you are then creating a message. So the amount of time that you're saving, even doing regular tasks, is now magnitudes higher. And I'll show you another example of how you can use projects for something more related to your work. So you just go to the same place and projects. So this one, let's say I want to call it a new app. And I want to act as the project manager for this app. I'll go ahead and add the files in the same manner. Let's say I have a file that's meeting logs, which I'm now uploading to this document. You'll see project overview meeting log. And I have another document, which is just the project overview, which contains various information about the project so that I can keep better track. Since we're going with the project manager persona, we do not have to create instructions. These come pre-prepared with instructions. So when you're going for using these, all you have to pick is which one. So let's say you're writing an RFP or drafting a proposal. You might want to use the business development persona. Let's say you're doing something more HR related where you're reaching out to internal teams. Maybe use the HR persona. In the same way, you also have access to a developer persona. So if you have development questions and development needs, you can essentially do it the same way. You add the files, and then you ask it here in the chat box what information you need. So I have now added both of my project files, and these are just, let's say projects that someone is working on. So let's say I don't really know what this project is about. So right off the bat, let's say I haven't, had the chance to really explore this project recently. I can come to this projects and ask for a brief overview of the project to get me started. So from here, it'll tell me everything I need to know from the project overview, what the app is, what it aims to do, as well as the start date. It'll tell me target launch. It's just giving me the overview of everything about the project. Now, let's say I want a summary of the current progress. I'll ask it, summarize the current progress of the Fit Now app development. Highlight completed modules and those in progress. So from here, you'll see that it's read the meeting logs and it's read the project overview. And now it's telling me what's been done, the modules that are in progress, and the modules that are yet to start. So all you really need to do is give it the information. That will be the hardest part. Once you've given it the information, it'll give it the information, it'll be able to assist you the best way possible. Let's ask it some more questions. Let's say task management. We want it to list all pending tasks for the workout log. So as you can see, it's now given us this information in a nice formatted way so that when I open it, I'm able to really see and understand the information. I'm getting all of the information such as who's assigned to the task, what the task is, and the notes from the team. And it can go even further. So now that we've worked on some internal stuff, maybe I want to draft a weekly project update email for stakeholders. And that'll be as easy as putting it in here. Since the project's LLM has access to your data from when we've put in the uploaded the data to it, it's now able to go through it and essentially provide all of this information. And not just information, let's say generate so not only do we have the response that we would give out to the external team and stakeholders, we can also then generate action items, which we would then give and pass along to the internal team. And that's how you would use the projects feature on Collab AI. Thank you so much for joining today.